Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible to you guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, madam. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Yeah. So this session is about Agile. Okay, Agile and Scrum. Like when you are going to work on the Agile and Scrum, you are going to use the Jira tool. Okay, Jira tool. So before starting with the session, can anybody tell me what is the usage of Jira? You have any idea about it?
It's for
It's a
scheduling.
program. It's a project management tool.
Okay. Anything else?
Jira is like also work as a bug tracking tools sometimes.
Okay, that's good. When you are when you are supposed to use the Jira tool?
Jira tool is used
Whenever we have, whenever we
in Agile methodology.
What is that? Could you please repeat once again?
I'm saying Jira tool is always used when any project is developed under Agile methodology.
Agile methodology. Okay. Anyone else want to add a point to it?
You can assign issues. You can, assign bugs. It is a tracking.
Hello.
Yes, Netu.
Hello.
Yeah, Jira is basically an incident management tool where it is used for tracking of a particular issue.
Okay. Okay, let me tell you.
With the help of Jira tool, we can assign the work and as well as we can track the work in progress.
Exactly. Okay, that's very good. Okay, let's start with it. Let me tell you, Agile is not a linear approach. Okay, Agile is not a linear approach. Firstly, we will look at plan, we implement and code the testers, and then review the functionality as per the software. Okay, like this the process goes on. Okay, coming to the Jira tool, while you are going to work on the Agile methodology, during that time you are going to use the Jira tool, okay, which is like in the market it is exist as a bug tracking tool. Previously, when this Jira tool came into the market, at that time it was known as a bug tracking tool. Okay, bug tracking tool. This is mostly handled by the developers, okay, testers who can identify their bugs in the developmentation purpose or the requirement, okay, or the requirement. So this Jira tool is also, this Jira software is agile project management, okay, which is going to support by the agile methodology, okay, which is going to support by the agile methodology. Yes, guys, you are understanding? Okay. Yes.
Yeah, can you please repeat it once again?
Jira software came into the picture as a bug tracking tool. Okay, bug tracking tool where like a technical team are going to take care of this tool. Mostly this is used for the identification of errors while identifying the errors during the developmentation. Okay, now we were maintaining the Jira tool for our own purpose. To maintain a project, what it's a project management, we were using this Jira tool. Okay, is it clear? Okay, yes, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, got it.
Okay. So here, while working on the Jira, like mostly we will be having a different types of broadcast like Scrum, Kanban, and etc. Okay, let me go to this. Yeah, so here Jira tool, it is an open source software where you can go to it by using the Google search engine. Okay, Google search engine. So you have to just write it as a Jira tool. Okay, where you can just click on the Jira, this one, the first link. It will be redirect to the page where you have to create, where here you can find, you can able to see, try it for free. Click on that. Okay, and this Jira will be free for 7 days. Okay, it will be free for 7 days. The trial period it will be. Okay, so here as I'm as existing user, that's the reason you can see this one. Like it was welcoming.
Can you show it again? How did you get it? How did you get this software?
It is an open source. You can just log into the Google search engine where you can type it as a Jira login. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so once you click on the first link, it will be redirected to the Jira page where you have to click on the free trial. Then it will be redirected to this page. Okay, as I'm a existing user, you can see it here. Okay, you can see it here, like my email ID, whatever the email ID it is there, that is going to be captured. And here you have to create your own site. Okay, own site. So I'm going to create a own site as a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, like this you have to create and click on agree. Okay, click on agree here. Once you click on agree, it will redirect to the page where whatever we have created just now, our own site, that is with mirror. It takes some time as we have created a site, so that's the reason.
So you want us to do at the same time?
Not a problem. If you want to listen it and you can apply it later, it's better.
Okay. And one more thing, like I'm not sure, we will get this recording or no?
Yeah, you can report it.
Okay, that is good actually. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hi, can you please repeat it? How to download Jira from Google?
Jira
I missed that part.
Actually, the thing is, Jira is an open source. Okay, you can go to the Google search engine and write it as a Jira login. Once you click on the search button, there is a one first link. Click on that first link. It will be redirect to the page where you have to click on the create free login. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. As you can see in the hyperlink, like we have created a site, right? WhatsApp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That was going to be displayed in the hyperlink. Okay. And coming to this one, See here we have an option called select some tools now, or we will help you connect them later. Like we have some types of tools. Okay, as I have told you previously, this Jira tool is used for the bug tracking tool, and even this tool is also used for the team management and what it's a planning part. This all sort of things. So that's the reason whatever the tools you want to apply, you can apply it during the project. Okay. For now, I'm just skipping this step, okay? Because right now we don't require this sort of tools. So that's the reason I'm skipping it. Yes. Okay. And it is also saying that we have an option called invite a teammate. Okay. Invite a teammate. So as I have told you, like when we are working on a project, we will be having a team, a Scrum team, you can say. Okay, a Scrum team. So here we have an option to invite those people as well. Okay, by entering the email ID, those sort of thing. Okay, you can add their email ID and make them added to your project as well. Okay, or else you can click on continue. Once you click on
only 3 email IDs possible.
Yeah.
Hello?
You will be having an option to invite your friends. The person.
No, I'm asking like there is only three email ID listed. So is it only limited for three persons or it is?
No, it can be listed for as.
I'm asking the number of. No limit for that.
No limit for it. Okay. Most of the time,
Could you take it back?
Scrum team will be consist of 8 members. Okay. Most of the time.
Okay, but that displayed only for 3 email IDs. Could you take it back and show how to add more members?
Yeah, we have an option. Once we enter into the Jira software, we will be having an option. From there also you can do it. Okay. So like you can take an example here, like project manager, okay, product owner, scrum master. These are the main people, right? Business analyst. These are the main people. So you can tag those people and make them add into this session, into this project. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear. It's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, we will be redirect to this page where you can see help us set up your Jira. Okay, where like you will be known, like you will be known as like you are a new user who is interacting with the Jira or not, and there is a flexible time or not. Those sort of things are going to be done. You will be knowing it before starting with the project. Okay, so that you have to implement it here as a new to Jira. My team is experienced with agile methodologies. Okay, we spent our time working on features. Okay, features also you can say, like we were writing the user stories and posting it, and fixing the bugs means this is going to unable to hear. I'm unable to, like, you people are not able to hear me.
We can hear you
now.
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
I guess there is a problem from your side. Please check with the connectivity. Harshika.
No, you're audible.
Okay. We spent our time working on the features, you can say. Okay, features, because we are going to gather the requirement, and those requirements are going to be frame it in the form of a user stories. Okay, in the form of a user story. If you are a technical team, okay, so in that case testers is going to select the option called fixing the bugs. Okay, now for us we have to click on the feature. Once you click on the feature, the next one is we have a flexible schedule to finish our work. Select the flexible one. Okay, you should know all these things while working on a project. Okay, while you are working on a project, then click on next. or else you can skip that part as well. Okay. Yeah. So once you have added that information, you will be redirect to the page where you have to create your project. Okay, create your project. So here in the place of name, I am going to write it as a WhatsApp. Okay. Have you observed when I was naming the project, at that time key was automatically getting generated? Have you observed that? Let me show you once. WhatsApp. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Yes.
this you can implement, like you can change it as per your requirement, but now I am keeping like that only. And this key is used for tracking the project in future as well. If we are working on so and so project and you feel like this particular requirement is same like WhatsApp, during that time it will be helpful to identify the project. Is it clear?
Mhm.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. Then coming to the template. Okay, coming to the template. As I have told you, here we will be having a different types of template. We will be having a different types of template. Just a minute. Yeah. So Scrum, Carbon, and bug tracking tool. This will be there. See. Okay. Once you click on the change template, you can find this option: Carbon, Scrum, and bug tracking tool. Carbon is used for continuous delivery of the particular requirement. Okay, and the Scrum is nothing but here you are going to focus on the goals and you are going to proceed with the step by step process, roadmap, project, vision, those sort of things you will be done in the Scrum here. Okay, and coming to the bug tracking tool, as I have told you, technical team are going to select this one to identify the bug. For our own purpose, we were using the Scrum here. Select the Scrum. Okay, select this.
Why not using? We are not using Kanban.
Kanban is, what it says. It gives you team feasibility.
And when we use and why?
Most of the time, it depends on the company, like which type of model they are going to use. Okay, nowadays in the market, we were following with the Agile and Scrum because Scrum, here we can focus on continuous delivery in the requirement in the form of an iterative manner. Okay, and to increase the value also, those sort of things. That's the reason we were using the Scrum here, not the Kanban. Is it clear?
Can you please give me one example when we can use that one Kanban?
It depends. It depends on the requirements.
Just give me one example for understanding purpose.
Example. You can take an example of a
which kind of project is relevant? I mean, Kanban is relevant for which kind of projects or what is the industry?
Kanban.
And in which situation we can use Kanban, not Scrum?
What it is?
Sorry, come back.
In which scenario we can use Kanban, not Scrum?
Look at here. Okay, so when you want a continuous delivery, okay, and you have to meet the client's expectations, okay, in an iterative manner, continuous change in the requirement, and you have to provide that particular thing to the client. During that time, you're going to use this Scrum. Okay, coming to the Kanban, here you will be, fully visibility. What will be the next process should be a step-by-step process will be taken care, right? During that time we will be using the Kanban. Okay,
So in Scrum we cannot visualize the next step?
In Scrum, while working on the Scrum, we mostly proceed with the priority level. Prioritize the requirement.
Yes.
Based on the priority requirement, we are going to start with the sprint. But in the Kanban, once you have completed with the sort of requirement, then only you can proceed with the next, like that.
So in Kanban, we cannot give priority?
Priority, yeah, we can give it, but the thing is, what is the difference between the Kanban and the Scrum is nothing but in
Yes,
Scrum,
exactly. I just want to understand the what is difference and why Kanban is used, and why Scrum is used, and what is difference. Just understand the part.
Okay, okay. Gaurav, right? Gaurav only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gaurav, before that, can you please tell me like Scrum and the Carbon? Do you have any idea about this two broadcast?
No.
You don't have.
No.
Can anybody?
Scrum is a part of
Also,
sprint,
ma'am.
right? Scrum and Kanban. Scrum is basically an agile methodology which is used for developing the software on incremental basis. It came to it is an innovation which went through when people were using the waterfall model, where the change management was very it was not at all possible till phase was completed. So Scrum came in where we decide upon sprints and the software is developed on incremental basis, and customer has a particular look and feel of the software at every phase of development. And demonstration can be given at every phase of development. And Kanban basically it cannot the user stories when fixed in Scrum can be changed at one point of time, but in Kanban it cannot happen. So this is the basic difference between Kanban and Scrum.
Is this Kanban is using in waterfall model?
No, only Agile.
No, it is only Agile. Kanban is also like a kind of express programming kind of thing, where software is again developed on incremental basis.
Sorry to interrupt.
Kanban.
Your voice is a lot of disturbance. We're not able to hear you properly.
Also, ma'am, could you take one slide back? I just missed it. What are the methodologies it showed? Scrum, Kanban, and what are the other methodology? Could you go back one slide? Bug tracking.
Okay. You're talking about project creation. See, slide we have seen like how we can able to create project. Okay. Let me show you again. Yeah. So as I have told you, yes.
Like, can you show here how to add more than 3? How to add?
I will let you know. Let me create the project, then I will make you understand how you can able to add more number of people. Okay. So by clicking on the continue, you are going to proceed with the next step, where you have to select it as a new to Jira. I'm new to Jira. Then that my team is a experience with Agile methodology. We spend our time working on the features. We have a flexible schedule to finish our work. Okay. These are the information should be known when you are working on a project. Then after that, click on continue or a next. Here you have to create your project name. Okay, create your project name. So I was giving the project name as a WhatsApp, and the key was automatically getting generated, which will be helpful. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So this key is going to be helpful to view the requirement in future. Okay. And here you have to check. You have to select the template as a Scrum. Okay. Scrum here. Click on the use template. Okay. Once you have selected the project template as a Scrum, you have to choose the project type. Okay. You have to choose a project type as a select a team managed project. Why we are not selecting the select a company managed project means here we are working in a team and it is a basic version. Okay, basic step, like the first step you can say. Okay, to start with it, you have to first select the team managed project. Okay, so see here, now the template has been changed to this Scrum and the type as a team manage. Okay, team manage. Then after that, click on create here. Click on create. Okay, access to level. Yeah, so to whom it can be accessible, you have to give that also. Okay, there is a private, open for everyone, or limitations also will be provided. Okay, so let's try to select the private here and click on create. Once you click on create, a project is going to be created. A project is going to be created where we are going to enter into the project dashboard. Okay, we are going to enter into the project dashboard. On the left side, you can find the WhatsApp. This is the project name which I have created. Have you observed that?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the dashboard where you people are going to, like, as a business analyst, you are going to post the user stories into the backlog. Okay, just a minute.
Using, I have one question. Using Jira, any document we are preparing for anything, will create a document for project purpose.
While working on the Agile and Scrum, you are not going to maintain any document. That is the reason we were using it. Okay, there is less documentation because this software will track progress, capture each and every action performed by the business analyst or a technical team like developers, testers, all sort of thing. Okay, so there is no need for preparation of document most of the time.
Like we can export the any all the consolidated using Jira, export from the all the whatever written BA or any criteria this in document format.
In document format, mostly it won't. Like here, we are giving access to the client directly. So the client will view this at any time and even can track it, what exactly is happening, what is the project progress, each and everything. So there is no need to share the documents with the client as well. Okay?
But Jira is not free version, right?
No,
this
this
is
is
paid.
not a free version.
So company will, sorry,
Yeah.
how many days?
It is only free for 7
after
days.
that. Yeah, after that we have to pay, right?
Yes.
So that's what company will not. Some company will not give for team members as well as client as well.
No, it will be accessible to all people, not only to the particular team. the people who are working on this project, those people are going to have an access to it.
Then for practice purpose, how will we be able to do the practicing in this Jira page?
You can register with your personal email ID and you can practice it.
If we register, it will be free for us.
Yeah, you will
Only
be.
7 days.
Yes, only for 7 days.
After that, you have to pay.
After that, no need to pay. Actually, the thing is, once you pay, you please mute yourself. So after major. Web. What is this? Yeah. So after completion of the 7 days, also like you need like if you want to work on a new features in what is that, Naveen? New features, during that time you can pay it. Okay, no need to pay for the basic version. You can practice it on this software. Okay, and yeah, so as I have told you, it is a project dashboard where you
Madam, sorry, interrupting. If suppose we are suppose for as you told, we'll give the client as well the Jira access. Okay, so
yes,
client requirements he put it in the Jira and directly assign some manager. So what is the role of BA in this Jira application, and what is the role of BA? So that is no need of BA, directly assign manager will directly assign to developer. So and after development is tested. So what is the role of the BA?
role of a BA. Let me tell you, while working on the Agile and Scrum, there is no BA. Okay, there will be a product owner, Scrum Master, okay, and Scrum developers or testers. So here, Scrum Master is the one who will be acting as a BA, okay, or sometimes it like this product owner will be also be there. Okay, whatever the new requirement is there, that is first understand by the product owner, then they are going to finalize the product. Okay, then balance the needs of the stakeholder, maintain the product backlog, then finally those all sort of thing is going to be passed to the Scrum Master, where the Scrum Master is going to responsible for the everything. Okay, who is going to conduct a meeting, daily based meeting, review meeting, retrospective meeting, those sort of thing is going to be conducted here. You are getting it? If a new requirement has been arised also, first product owner is going to view it. They will understand it properly. Then that is going to be passed to the Scrum Master. Is it clear?
Hello. Yes. And who will prepare? Is it BRD document is required for preparation or not required in any project?
Gaurav, as I have told you.
Ma'am Ankisha, could you please take the questions at the end of the session?
Sure.
Yeah, that would be better. Yeah, okay. So, yes, let's continue with this Jira software. So, as I have told you, this is a project dashboard where you can upload the user stories and you can able to track the details and all sort of things. Before starting with this, let me go to the project settings and give access to everything. Enable access. It's must before starting with any kind of you have to first check with this features. Okay, you have to check with this all sort of thing. Reports are disabled. You have to enable this one first. Release, deployment, on call. Okay, this all sort of things. Then let's go to the project. Yeah. So on the left side, you can find the roadmap, backlogs, board, report, and issues. Roadmap is nothing but here it is like communication with the stakeholder, communication with the client. What is happening? What are the epics created here? Okay. What is epic? Do anybody have idea about it?
Unmuted.
Set of user
It is
set of
the user story document. It consists lot of user stories.
Yeah.
Epic means large
So
body of work.
epic is nothing but it is an abstract view of what we exactly need. Okay, what we exactly need to achieve that epic. We will break down into small user stories. Okay, we are going to break down into small user stories which can be called as a features. Okay, to fulfill all the requirements, to fulfill what exactly a client is expecting for those sort of thing. Okay, so here through this roadmap you can able to track the requirement. Not only you, product owner, scrum master, and client, these are the three people who can able to see this, track the requirement, where we are lagging, what are the progress of the project, what are the challenges we are facing. Those sort of thing will be listed out in the roadmap. Is it clear? How much time it going to be take, those all sort of things will be covered in this roadmap. Okay. I have told you, like you people were asked, right? How we can add the number of people. Here it is a add people. Click on that symbol and add as many as a what email ID you want. Okay, like this you can able to add it. Okay, see, click on add role. Also you can play it. Okay, administrator, member, or viewer. Only viewer. Add it. Roadmap is nothing but here you can say a presentation, a communication between the client. Okay, between the client and the technical team or a project stakeholder, you can say. Here what exactly happened means we are going to track each and everything, how many modules has been created, how many epics has been created, where we are lagging. Those sort of things will be tracked it. Like in waterfall, like if you are a BA, you are going to maintain the RTM, right? Requirement traceability matrix. It is the same roadmap in Agile and Scrum. It is the same roadmap. Is nothing but tracking the requirement. Tracking the requirement. Is it clear, Aishwari?
Yes, clear.
Yeah. Let's go back to the backlog. Backlog is nothing but it is a product backlog. Okay, product backlog where you have to like create the version, then epics. Version is nothing but every IT companies are going to maintain a version, like a version for the software, version 1 version 1.0, version 2.0, like that means advanced version, you can say. Okay, advanced version, like if you have a idea, like if you have Android phone, you have an idea about it, I guess. Like previously we have a version called KitKat version and Lollipop version. These sort of things will be there, right? In the same way the version will be created. Okay, version will be created, so you can find that version on the top. Click on that. Okay, then you have to click on this version panel. Okay, once you have click on the version panel, on the left side there is an option created version. Okay, which will be help for packing and scheduling the project delivery. Okay, so here click on the create version here. Once you click on the create version, it would be like version 1.0. Okay, version 1.0, version 1.0, version 2.0 is nothing but we are coming up with the new requirement, new updation. Okay, if there is a minor changes, minor requirement, minor updation, in that case we are going to mention it as a version 0.1, version 0.2, like that. Is it clear? Okay, so here you have to select the starting date and the end.
Your voice is breaking badly.
My voice is breaking badly. Everyone is facing the same thing.
No, it's
Others also face.
You're audible, ma'am.
Okay.
It's audible and clear.
Okay. Yeah. So you have to select the starting date and the releasing date as well. Okay. This starting and releasing date will be depends on the sprint. This depends on the sprint. Okay. So here I'm going to create it as a start date. It will be same, and release date also going to be same, because I have to end this project by today itself. Okay. Yeah. And here if you want to describe the version, what is the thing, you can mention it there. Okay, you can mention like you can mention it as, you know, it deals with the end to end.
Ma'am, what was the date? The sprint start date and end date, right?
Yeah, sprint start date and end date. End to end operations. Okay, end to end operation. Then click on save here. Click on save. Once you have click on that, a version has been created here. See, click on this version 1.0. Whatever we have mentioned, please mute yourself. Okay, version. So whatever we have mentioned here, that you can see it, like it has been displayed here. Okay. After creating a version, you have to create an epic under the version. You have to create epic under the version. So for that, click on the epic here and click on epic panel. Okay. The same thing, we have to click on the create epic. What will be the epic here? Let's see an example of a WhatsApp feature. So can anybody tell me what are the WhatsApp features?
ma'am, chatting, calling, and payment.
Sending messages, receiving messages.
Just like okay.
WhatsApp money, the transferring funds.
Taking the photos.
Voice call.
Chatting.
Okay. Chatting. And what else?
Video call. Video call.
Yeah, video call.
Payment.
Payment options.
Payment option. Status. Status.
File sharing.
Yes.
Location.
Searching conversation. Yeah, location as well. Okay.
Group.
There are many.
Forming groups.
Okay. There are many. So these are the features. Okay. These are the features. So now we will proceed with the, we will select this chatting as an epic. Okay. We are going to create an epic as a chat here. Okay.
So
once it has been done,
we cannot. So these are epic are not mentioned in roadmap, directly in backlogs.
Backlogs. I didn't get you.
You had added one epic.
Yes.
It was in backlog you have added, but not in roadmap.
No,
So we have firstly directly in backlog.
see, whatever the user stories or epic or version you are going to create, that you are going to perform on the backlog, product backlog. Okay. In roadmap, whatever the epics you have created, that you can able to track. It is like a tracking the requirement. Is it clear?
So this is one type of requirement, right?
Yes, one type of requirement.
So we cannot add one that user story in roadmap.
Roadmap, how we
So
can
we're tracking. Backlog is when after we have completing one sprint and some we have backlog some features in our applications. So we review the backlogs and accordingly we assign the backlogs to the developer.
That will be done once you have posted out all the user stories in the dashboard, right?
Yes.
So we were creating the epics here. Okay.
Simple that we can't create epics in roadmap. Yes or no?
In a simple word, roadmap is nothing but tracking the requirement.
So in a way, other way, we can't create epics there.
Exactly.
Simple.
Yes.
Thank you. Gaurav, I think you got the answer, right?
Yes. So when user story, so we add the user stories in roadmap.
No, we can't add.
You can just track that user story is there or not.
Gaurav,
what is in roadmap? What is
tracking? Gaurav, what is tracking in simple word? Can you tell me what is tracking in normal way?
We're tracking the requirements.
Tracking the requirement. Adding in the sense you are creating the requirements.
Yes.
There's a lot of difference, right? Tracking is different. Adding is different.
Tracking as well as creating. In roadmap,
not as well. Only tracking. In roadmap, only tracking, no adding.
So after we have added in epic, so these in roadmap will get the tracking, right?
Yes. Yes.
So there when, so we'll see after that.
Okay. Please let me cover everything. Then your doubts is going to be clear. If you are going to ask me in between, you will be confused. Okay. So here we were checking how to. Yes. Anybody else? Yeah.
Please go ahead and complete.
Yeah. So here I have created the epic here. Okay. I have created an epic here. That is called chat. Okay. So for this, I have to write it a user story. I have to write a user story for it. Okay. Click on the create here. Okay. Once you click on the create, see the project was automatically taken as a WhatsApp. Okay, and it was displaying the key as well. Okay, key ID as well. And here issue type, it has been considered as a story because we are going to post all the user story here. Okay, there are number of things like tasks, bugs, all sort of things, and epic. We have already created an epic. Under that epic, we are going to write a user story. We are going to post a user story. Okay, task is going to be given by the scrum master to the technical team. Okay, and bug is going to take care by the technical testers who will like check the requirement. If they find any sort of like what it's a bugs, they will use this bug and say that during this stage we have found the bug, so and so, like that. Okay, for now we will proceed with the story. Okay, we will proceed with the story. So in the summary, you have to write it as a, you have to write a story for it, for a chat. What will be the story for a chat, user story for a chat?
The process of chatting, like how we can share and the button and all.
That actually about how to write a user story? Yes, as a
No.
As a user, I want this and this for the purpose of dashes.
Exactly. So in the same way, you have to create a one user story for the chat. Okay. As an end user, what you want to do?
Create a message.
Create a message. I want to see a list conversation, right?
I can see the list.
Contacts, right?
Right.
Who are available on WhatsApp application. Okay, application. So that, hope you guys are aware about this format. As an end user, I want to, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. So that I can start chatting, like a one-to-one chat with anyone, right? Can chat one-to-one with anyone of them. Is it clear? Like this, you are going to write a user stories. Okay, you are going to write a user story. See, chat means we have a multiple things. Here it would be, chatting with the one-to-one and chatting with the group peoples. There are number of peoples. Okay, and creating a group, and you're going to communicate with opposite person. These sort of things will be there. There are multiple things for a one particular requirement. So here I have just taken a one particular feature that is called one-to-one. Okay, 1:1 ratio. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So like that, you have to write a user stories and you have to post it in the summary portion. And coming to the description, in description, you should write a acceptance criteria. You are aware about it? What is acceptance criteria?
Yes.
On the backside of the user story, we'll write the acceptance criteria.
Yeah. So what is that? What we are going to describe in it?
As a valid user.
Steps involved to create the user story, to complete the user story.
Exactly. So what can be this acceptance criteria for this particular feature?
Valid user.
Okay, valid user should able to send a message, right? Send message. Yes. What happened?
Valid contact should be there.
Valid contact.
And the contact should also be a WhatsApp user.
Yeah. So here user should be able to send SMS to anyone in the contact who are available in the WhatsApp. You can say mention like that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me write it as per yours. Valid user. Okay. Valid user should able to send a SMS to anyone in the contact who are available on WhatsApp. Right. This acceptance criteria is going to help the technical team to understand the feature. What are the features we have to give it? Okay. And what else? User should be notified when they are going to get a message from the what it said, from the opposite person. That one. Or user should be notified for the delivering of messages, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
User should be notified when a message has been delivered. End user. Am I right? Like this, you are going to write a acceptance criteria for it. Okay. You are going to write an acceptance criteria for it, which is going to helpful for the technical team to understand what are the features we have to include for this particular requirement. Hope you are clear with this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Assign. Here in assign, you can see it was automatically taken. This one. Okay. I am the owner of this particular issue created by it. Okay. So it is automatically taken most of the time. If it is not, you have to select for it. Then here label will be helpful for the technical team to understand what sort of requirement it is. Okay. Is it clear? Then click on the sprint here. No, we will move to the, just a minute. Assign means what, man? Okay, so here assign means, suppose I am a scrum master, okay, and you people are a technical team. Just imagine, okay, so I want to assign that particular task to so and so person. Okay, so and so person, you have to take care of it. Like Aishwari, I want to assign that particular task should be done by you. So in that case, I will tag you. You have to take care of that developmentation. Like that it is. Is it clear? Okay. Yeah. So yes, after that, reporter will be like whatever you are going to update, or if you have any kind of issue, or if you have completed the sprint, during that time you have to report it to the so and so person. I have already zoomed my screen. Okay. Then here attachment is there, like mostly while working on the Agile and Scrum, you are going to update upload the screen mockups by using the Balsamic. Okay, you're going to upload the screen mockups by using the Balsamic. Mostly while working on the Agile and Scrum, you're going to use the Balsamic only because it saves a time as well. It saves time most of the time. That's the reason we will be focusing on the Balsamic while working on the Agile and Scrum. Okay, you can upload it there and click on create here. Right, so just a minute. Yeah, issues restricted to whom you have to restrict, you have to mention it there. Okay, like it will be a viewer can able to due to like access to this sort of thing or not, you have to make them understand. Okay, you have to tag them and click on create it here. Once you have click on create, that what user story is going to be displayed into the backlog. Okay, displayed into the backlog. In the same way, you are going to come up with the user story. Minimum 3 user story should be posted, and then you can able to start with it. Okay, you can start with the sprint. You can start with the sprint. So whatever the user story we are going to create, that is going to be displayed in the backlog. Okay, and here or else you can directly click on the create issue. Issue is nothing but the, like, you know, it comes under the user stories, task, epics, everything is considered as an issue here. Okay, issue here. Yeah, then after this, where it is one second. Yeah, so here on the right side you can find the create sprint. Am I right? You can able to find the create sprint. Click on the create sprint. Okay, and you will be moved to the sprint where you have to just select what are the user story you want to implement in that particular sprint. Do you have any idea about sprint? just drag and drop it here. Yes.
Yeah, sprint is 14 days planning.
Time frame?
Maximum
time frame where we
yes.
Duration to complete that task. Sprint.
Exactly.
Is a time box.
Yes, time box, and minimum it will be last for the 2 weeks, and maximum it will be last for the 4 weeks. Okay. So during this time, like when you are going to create the sprint, at the time you have to just drag and drop. What are the user stories you want to push from the like product backlog to the sprint backlog? You are going to do that one. Okay. As I have created one user story, so I am just dragging and dropping in the sprint one. Okay, sprint backlog. Once you have done with the user story, you have to click on this start sprint. Okay, once you have drag and drop all the user story from the product backlog to the sprint backlog, then you have to start the sprint. Okay, start the sprint. Start the sprint. Before this, here see, I didn't assign anybody. I didn't given a story point as well. Okay, story point as well. Let me tell you, here story point means how much time does it take, how much time this requirement take to complete the developmentation. Okay, this story point is mostly given by the technical team. Okay, Scrum Master comes in the picture, who is going to conduct a meeting between a technical team and a Scrum Master, where he is going to ask on which user story you are working on it, how much time you required. Okay, and like when you are going to start with the next sprint. Okay, so how much time required means during the time they will give a particular time estimation. During this time we will complete it. Okay, so for that they will just double click on this. As a Scrum Master, you have to double click on it. Okay, and as for this discussion, you have to assign this particular task to so and so team member who are working with you. Okay, and then story point, just a minute, story point estimation, is that right? Here I'm going to give it as a 12 hours. Okay, 12 hours. So based on that, I'm going to click on this, which means this requirement takes 12 hours to complete with the developmentation. That's what it means. Okay, after assigning and giving a story point, then proceed, like close this one, close the window. Okay, now see, you can able to see the story point as well, and to whom has been assigned also you can able to see. So this sort of thing is going to take care by the Scrum Master. Okay, in the 15-minute stand-up meeting, Scrum Master is going to ask the team member who is going to take care of it. Based on that, we are going to assign a particular user story to those people. And second question is how much time you require to complete this project. Based on that, the technical team will say we require 12 hours to complete with the developmentation testing part. Okay, like that it goes on. Okay, then after that, okay, then after that, like the last question would be when you are going to start with the next user story. So based on the completion of the first user story, we will start with the next user story. Like that they will start it. Okay, like that they will start it. So velocity is nothing but sum of all user story point is equals to velocity. Okay, sum of all user story point is equals to velocity. If suppose here there are 3 user story, okay, for each user story they have given a story point as a 12. Okay, as a 12, so the velocity will be 36. Okay, the sum of all user story is equals to velocity, which means 36. Is it clear? Then start the sprint here. Click on start sprint. Once you click on the start sprint, it will pop up a window where you can see the sprint name as of what's sprint 1. Okay, it is a first sprint, that's the reason it was taken it as that one. And duration will be, as I have told you, minimum it will be last for the 2 weeks and the maximum it will be last for the 4 weeks, right? So you can choose as per the requirement, but now I am choosing as a custom. Okay, custom here. The starting date and the ending date I can choose as per my requirement, as per my date. Okay, then sprint goal will be like you have to reach the sprint goal, that is 36. Okay, but here we have a sprint goal will be 12. You have to reach the all the user story you have to complete in this particular sprint. Okay, you people are getting it? You understanding?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Then click on start here. Then the sprint is going to be started. Okay. Where it is going to redirect to the page where you can see the to do, in progress, and done. Okay. To do is nothing but whatever the current user story we have, which was not yet started. Okay. To do is nothing but it was not yet started. In progress is nothing but we are going to start with the what it say, developmentation, those sort of things will be done. So mostly this part is going to take care by the technical team. Okay, technical team. So here as we have uploaded one user story, you have to move from to do to in progress. Just select, drag and drop it here. Okay, once they have completed with this particular thing, they are going to move that user story into the done position. You can rename this as well. Okay, like you can rename it as a designing, developing, testing stage, and done position, like that you can do it. Okay, and you can add how many columns you want, you can. Okay, is it clear? So mostly,
Yes.
as per the priority level, we will start with the developmentation in the Scrum model. Okay. So during this, we will be using the Moscow technique: must, should, could, and would. Okay. Once you have completed with the all the issues, and it was complete comes into the done stage, you have to click on the complete sprint here. Click on the complete sprint and see complete what sprint 1. This sprint contains one completed issue. That's all of them. Well done. Okay, so all the thing has been completed. See, mostly we will be come across with lot of issues, a lot of challenges. Okay, you can say a most highest priority requirement can't be completed with on time. Okay, during that time you can take the help of the remaining people who have completed the task. Okay, and you can complete the work during that span of time which was allotted to you. Okay, then here click on complete sprint. Once you click on complete sprint, here see, go to the roadmap here. Look here, we have created a epic called this one, right? Okay, like this each and everything is going to be tracked. Okay, each and everything is going to be tracked here in the form of a weekly basis, monthly basis, or quarter wise. Okay, and here this sort of things, here you can only see one epic because I have created only one epic here. Okay, there will be a multiple epics, and you can showcase this, you can present this roadmap in front of the client for the communication purpose. Okay, for the communication purpose. And we can if we are facing any challenges, any sort of thing during that time also, it will be helpful for us where we are exactly facing it. Can we complete that particular thing on that particular sprint or not? Those sort of thing will be done. Is it clear? Board Reward is nothing but how many projects you will be having, that will be listed here, okay, on the board here. Okay, currently I don't have any sort of previous project I have worked so far, so that's the reason it was not showing it. Okay, and coming to the reports, yeah, reports. So here, once you have completed the sprint, okay, this Jira software is automatically going to generate a burn down chart, burned up chart, sprint backlog, those all sort of thing is going to be done automatically. Okay, done automatically. So this burned up chart, see, burned up chart when it has been started. What is the goal of a sprint? It was mentioned it here, right? And this will be helpful to identify how much work has been remain, okay, to complete the process, that one, and when it has been started, at what time, each and everything is going to be captured by this burn down chart. Okay, and here from which stage to the which stage it has moved, that also you can able to see it here. Each and everything, even a single thing is going to be captured by Jira software. Okay, coming to the sprint burn chart, which is used for the visualization purpose. For the presentation purpose, we will be using this burned up chart. Okay, see here. It will track like scope change log and incomplete issue. Whatever the incomplete issues will be there, this will be listed it here. If it is completed, it will be posted in the completed issue. Okay, where it will be shows the status of it. It is incomplete or done or what sort of things. Okay, those sort of things will be included here, and this is used for the visualization purpose. And velocity, we have given a commitment as 12. Okay, 12, like what it says, story point, right? We have given a story point as a 12, right? So that one, our target was, okay, sprint goal was we have to reach the 12. Okay, 12 velocity is equals to 12, right? So that is our main purpose. So here we have given a commitment as 12 and we have reached that as a 12 as well. Okay, this is all about the velocity. Sum of all user story point is equals to velocity. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Do anybody have doubts?
Click on. Can you please click on in reports in cumulative flow diagram?
Cumulative flow diagram. Okay. It will show that only what it says. Technical team is going to take care of it. I have told you, right? To do, in progress, and done. So how much time it was there in that particular position, to do position, like that it will be. Okay, that is going to be designed in the form of a bar chart. Okay, when it has been started, when it has been ended, that all is going to be captured it here. Is it clear? Okay, so once you have completed with the sprint, you have to go to the release. Okay, click on the release here. So how many sprints are there? You have to release them, right? You have to release them. So for that, go to the release and here click on the dotted here and click on release here. Okay, the issue will be released. Dating has also been mentioned and click on release. So whatever the deliverability, you have to post it to the client that has been released. Okay, like that it would be. So whatever you are creating it, like a number of sprints will be there, right? That is going to be listed out here, and based on the deliverability, you have to release the particular requirement or a model. Is it clear?
So once the project has been released, then it will go to the client, right?
Yes.
Okay. And as a business analyst, we have to observe the, I mean, the project, or do we have to work on that? I'm quite confused with that.
The first
Since
thing
we
is,
have a Scrum Master.
while working on the Agile and Scrum, as a business analyst, you have to understand the requirement. Okay, gathering the requirement will be there, and then understanding the requirement. After understanding the requirement, you have to create a user story based on that. Okay, user stories and acceptance criteria. Okay.
Okay.
Then after creating the user story and acceptance criteria, you are going to post that user story into the dashboard. Jira software. Okay. Then
From Jira software, right?
yes. Okay. So all the user stories are going to be displayed in the product backlog. Based on that, based on the priority level, we are going to move it to the sprint backlog. Okay. Then after that, what will happen? As a BA or as a Scrum Master, you are going to just tracking the requirement. Through this software, you will understand each and everything. What exactly a technical team are doing, where they are lagging, how much time it takes. Okay, each and everything you can able to do it. Search it in this particular Jira tool.
Got it.
So, ma'am, in Jira, we are going to create epics, user story, and after that, we are just going to use this roadmap option just to track it. Because afterwards, I think development team will handle from there onwards.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Okay.
What is difference between epic and sprint? In roadmap is showing epic, and in backlog that we have created use sprint. So that will convert it as a epic. What exactly?
I didn't get you. Means you are saying that we have created an epic.
Can you go in roadmap?
Okay. Yes.
I think, yeah. In this is our chat is we have created one sprint in backlogs, that is in epic we are seen. Again we are in roadmap, this is as a epic. That sprint is as a term as epic, or what is the difference between epic and sprint?
Sprint epic is nothing but here we are going to understand what exactly our needs is. Okay, and we are going to partition into small user stories. That is called an epic. Okay, that is called the epic. Sprint is nothing but sprint backlog is nothing but here, as per the priority level, you are going to push that user story into the sprint level, sprint backlog, to start with the developmentation. Okay, that is the major difference between it.
And suppose if we got a CR change request, so where we create a change request and how that will be tracked?
A change request. So suppose like this. Okay, this one is there, right? Chat. So we got a change request for this particular chat. So in that case, we don't have an authority to delete. Okay, we don't have an authority to delete any kind of user story. You have to just give an addition to it. Like here, you can see the option called add a comment. Okay, through this you can able to make them understand. Through this you can able to make the technical team to understand what sort of new requirement has been arised and what has to be included in this particular requirement. Okay.
So ma'am, for any change requirement, so we should not write any new user story. Just we have to add a small comment here stating that this is the requirement and it has to be fulfilled. That's
Exactly.
it, right?
Yes. As a business analyst, as a scrum master, you just have an authority to post it. Okay. Post the requirement. That too, once it has been finalized from the client, then only you are going to post that. Okay. But you don't have an authority to.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
And ma'am, you are talking about that version 1.1. What is that? That is also related with this, or that is a different thing?
Like version is nothing but like every IT companies are going to maintain their version name for the software. Okay, like you can take an example as an iPhone. Previously, it came it as a something. Now currently we were using iPhone 12, iPhone 13, iPhone 13 Pro. This is a major difference when you are going to compare. When you are going to compare, at that time there will be a major difference. So during that time, the version will be version 1.0. Major difference. There is a lot of difference, right? So during that time, it will be considered as a version 1.0. Okay. If there is a like yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, and coming to see if I'm using an iPhone 12 and after usage of 2 months, I got an updation of my software. So during that time, I have to install like update my software will be option will be there, right? Click on that. So it will automatically get updated. That is called version 0.1. A minor change is going to be done for a particular requirement.
Okay.
Yeah.
So version we use version when we gonna be changed in a like WhatsApp, like in this example, like when we are gonna change this WhatsApp, then we use version. But now we are just changing this notification, like in chat also.
You can take an example of this only. What it says. WhatsApp only. Recently, this WhatsApp has came up with the payment new feature, right? Payment. You can do the transaction by using the WhatsApp. So this is a minor change. During that time, you can use it as a version 0.1 like that.
Okay. So where we can change that?
Where we can change that means we are going to create that, right? Before starting with the project.
Separately we create that.
Yes, separately we are going to create it. See, in the backlog, product backlog, we are supposed to create the version and epic, right? So we have created a version, right? So while creating a version, we have to mention it as a 1.0 or 0.1 like that. And in description, you have to mention what is the usage of it like that.
Okay, like a payment process.
Yes, you can mention it like this.
Like in this
Version 0.1. What will be the description? It
payment process or payment
with the payment operation. Okay, like this.
Okay.
And so for every feature, hello.
Yes.
Ma'am, for every epic, do we have to create a new version?
No need to create a new version for it. For a particular sprint, you have to create it.
For a particular sprint.
Yes.
Ma'am, suppose that if we are adding some more features on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And we are adding some features to WhatsApp, and for that we have created a version, suppose version 1.0. So, and let's say that it has 2 or 3 epics in that. WhatsApp, you can call it a project, you can call it. So if in WhatsApp project we have 2-3 epics, so do we have to create only one version for it?
Yes.
Or for every epic do we have to create different versions?
No, there is no need to create a multiple types of version. There is only one single version for it. Like this you can mention. See, it deals with all the operation management. Yeah, here I'm not specifying which type of requirement I'm going to implement it. Right?
Okay.
So, but if you get any requirement, like change to version, then only you will change it, right, madam?
Change requirement. You're talking about a change requirement.
No, madam. Not about change requirement. But see, when we receive the requirement, okay. So just like in this example, we are changing chatting option. We have one feature, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So while doing that feature, the version also will change. So do we get any information to change that version as well?
No, it won't. We won't be proceeding with that. See, every project have a one particular version. We don't have a multiple version for it. Is it clear?
Okay, so based on that, yeah, yes, ma'am. Based on that only we will select this version. Then we added that feature.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ma'am, like a WhatsApp company, like the vendor just tell us that we have to work on chat and chat and a video and voice call. Okay. Currently, we just have to work on this three. And after the completing all these features, after what we did, the last one is we released it.
Yes.
And the last one is we release, and after that if the company asks us to please add the payment process, then we have to change version. First three we right.
Or else we will add that particular feature into the next sprint.
Okay, so we can use both the process.
Yeah,
we can add the version, or we can.
Yes.
Okay, now it's clear.
Ma'am, my question is after completion of a sprint, how does the UAT, how UAT is conducted? How UAT and demos are conducted? So can you please?
UAT and demo conducted means, see, once we have completed with this sprint, we have delivered all the sprint to the client. Okay. During that time, you are going to facilitate to UAT. Okay. Means you are going to give enough knowledge to the client, how to check with the requirement. During that UAT, you are not supposed to enter your data. Client will provide you the data. Okay. So while executing that sort of UAT, you have to visit to the client side and make them understand about the whole features. Okay. And make them check all the requirements by providing their data, client's data into it. Is it clear?
So UAT and demo both are same.
UAT and demo.
Yeah.
UAT we are going to do only for the client.
Okay.
Okay. And demo will be like we are going to conduct a meeting with those people who are going to work on this software, particular software.
Okay, got it.
Ma'am, one question. Like one epic can have how many user stories? 3, or I mean, is there any specified numbers or one? Sorry.
You are saying that one epic can have multiple user stories, or any limitations, right?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
we don't have any sort of limitations for now. Okay. One particular epic.
And
one particular epic can have a multiple user stories.
Okay. And one version can have multiple epics too, right?
Yes.
Okay. And but there's a limit for sprint. One sprint have maximum 4 weeks of time, right?
Maximum, yes, maximum 4 weeks of time.
Right. And how we
But we can
decide
also customize.
and how we decide the sprint on the basis of the priority, importance of priority.
You're talking about the sprint duration.
Right. I'm talking about that how we will decide like sprint one, what are the user stories should go. So that will be on the basis of the importance or priority. Like this, like suppose there is a 1, 2, 3 work. So we thought like client is demanding 2 works, like work number 2. So we will send that work number 2 in sprint 1. Like a sprint is on the basis of importance of the work, or sorry, priority of the work, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
And in Epic, the user stories should be minimum 3, right? You said during the class.
To
You said
start the sprint, you should have a minimum 3. Maximum anything can be possible.
Okay. And ma'am, will you share the recorded session of this session?
You will be getting it by tomorrow or evening. Okay. You can find this in the YouTube channel.
Okay. As what, madam? With what name? Jira?
You will be getting no, I got it. Okay. Anything else?
Okay.
Anybody else?
Yes, madam. Without QA approval, can we do UAT?
What is that?
Means, as per my knowledge, means after getting approvals from QA, then only we can do UAT, correct? Or is it wrong?
Just a minute. Just a minute. No. Yeah. You are asking something, Pawan?
Yes. Actually, I'm asking, means after getting confirm approval from QA, then only we can do UAT, or anytime we can do UAT from as a BA.
UAT, user acceptance testing it is. Okay. We can proceed to that stage once you have confirmed with the requirement. Okay. We can't directly proceed with it. See, first developing team are going to develop all the requirement in the form of a coding. Okay. Once it has been done, developer team are going to push that to the testing stage, where these testers are going to check all the requirement. If they find any kind of errors, they will revert it back to this particular developers.
Tickets.
Okay. So if there is no error, if there is no bug found while execution, then finally it will proceed to the BA or a Scrum Master, you can say.
Okay, and UAT will be conducted by your manager or BA, and any of them.
What is that? Could you please?
BA should be conducted only, or there can be internal team members can be present in that UAT.
UAT mostly, the person who has taken care of this whole project, those person will do the UAT, because these testers are going to make BA to understand about it. Okay.
Okay. Like as a BA, me and my project manager can do UAT.
Yes. Okay. So UAT is the last thing.
Okay. Actually, there are 2 types of demo. After UAT, we give demo, and at the sprint end, we give demo. So I'm confused in that. Means both are same or different?
First one is UAT. In that only client will be present. Okay. You are making them. You are giving enough knowledge to the client to check all the requirements by putting their data, not our data. We will ask the client to provide the data, because they need a satisfaction, right?
Okay. Correct. Means product is working properly or not?
Yeah.
Like that.
So once it has been executed properly and client is satisfied with that, then client is going to sign the project closure document. Okay. And all document is going to be handed over to the client. Then finally, you are going to arrange the session with the stakeholder, business stakeholder, who is going to work on it. There are a number of people who are going to attend in that meeting.
Okay. Means release kind of meeting, final meeting.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Ma'am, can you just close this window and go to the backlog section?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so here we have to, we can create multiple sprints at the same time, or have to create one after another after completion of previous one.
See, sprint we can complete once you have completed with the sprint one. Okay, we can't create multiple sprint at a time.
Okay.
Okay, but see, you have completed with the sprint one and you are in the stage of sprint two. Okay, during that time, clients raises the request, change request. So in that situation, you are supposed to accept the change request. Okay.
Okay.
You're getting it?
So that can be done in adding the comment section, right? As you said earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, but new sprint will be created only after the completion of the previous one.
Exactly.
Okay, okay. And can you just show what is there in board section below the backlog?
Yeah, I have told you, right? I don't have any project I've worked in the previous. So whatever the project you have worked in the previous year or projects, those all will be deleted here. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So while working on agile methodology, maximum work will be done on Jira only.
Yes.
There is nothing like documentation, separate documentation process is not needed.
Yeah, no needed. But the thing is, most of the companies are following the hybrid model, which means they are maintaining they want to maintain the documentation and they want to follow the agile and scrum methodology as well.
Okay.
Okay. So that is it.
Okay. Then, ma'am, at the document part, we need to make a UML diagram.
Yes, we will follow the waterfall model for the documentation purpose.
Okay. And as a BA, only these options can we use in Jira software?
Yes. Okay. You can't. You can add it for your teammate, but the thing is, you are not supposed to delete any requirement once you have posted it. So before posting it, you should be careful enough, and you have to verify with the client, approve with the client.
Ma'am, if the session is over today, the current Jira or additional topic yet to be covered?
No, it was completed. If you have any doubt, please let me know.
Okay.
Ma'am,
one more
one
doubt I have. That is like you are saying that for change request we can comment, right?
Yes.
We don't have authority to delete or create more. Suppose there was a sprint one and that has been released. Okay, and after that I don't know if that is a case. It comes into my mind, so asking. Suppose sprint one has been released, and then after client is thinking like, no, there should be something add on. I mean, something change. Client wants some change, but that sprint already has been released, so we cannot see our dashboard. So how we will comment, or we need to means add another.
So in that case, you can go to the issues.
Okay.
You can go to the issues here. Yeah. So here, you can just double click on this particular thing. Suppose I have released this one, right? I have released to the client.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So in this case, just a minute. Just double click on it. Again, you will get an option here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Can we edit the user story?
No, never. You shouldn't.
Suppose we have created one user story and already created after discussion with client. Again, we have to. They have that user story is again repeated and some different point of view is mentioned. So how we can edit or we can delete or we scratch it or what exactly?
See, you
And
are
how
not
many?
supposed to edit any user story once it has been posted into the dashboard. Okay.
Yes.
So if you want
Yes.
to do so, if you're saying that same requirement is there with a new updation, in that case you can create an epic again and you can do it, right?
So what about the previous we have already added? What will give the status for that?
We have already released that, right? Client is satisfied with that.
No, not release. Not release. Not release. Only add. Not release. Only assign to development team. But we want to update that in that user story.
So in that case, again, you can use the comment. You can give it a comment like we need to replace this requirement with this requirement like that.
Ma'am, I have doubt. Between Jira and Rally, what is the difference? Jira and Rally.
Jira and Rally.
Rally, yes.
Okay. You have gone through the software?
No, I just heard about it. Actually Rally also used for creating backlog.
Okay. Actually, the thing is,
So,
most of the IT companies and MNCs are using the Jira. Nowadays, Jira is a most important tool, primary tool, while working on the Agile and Scrum.
Rally,
Rally also we were using it, but it depends on the company to company.
but most of the use only Jira.
Yes.
Most of the companies. Okay, okay. But ma'am, when I have questions, I have how to identify epics.
Identify epics. Like
Yes.
you are going to gather the requirement from the client, right? The features, the requirement
Yes.
and features right?
Yes.
That comes under the
Yes.
epics.
Yes.
Like see, my client is a WhatsApp owner. Okay, I have to identify the epics
Yes.
from it. So for that, what will be the epic features like chat, video call, and end-to-end encryption? This all comes under the epic.
Okay, and divided into user stories.
Yes, divided into multiple user stories.
Okay, okay, okay. The functionalities.
Because if I take an example of a video call, I can do the video call with one person, and I have an option called conference, multiple groups,
Okay.
right? For one
These
feature,
are
we have multiple things, so we can do that one as well.
okay. Ma'am,
Can
I
you
have one question.
get the requirement?
If
Yes, sir. Yes, someone is asking something.
Yes, yes. Can we call it epic as a requirement?
Epic as a requirement. You are saying that can?
ma'am, when
Yeah, you can you can call the features as an epic. Modules, features, those all comes under the epic.
yes, ma'am. When we creating resume, so in the resume, what should be mentioned as real Jira or Rally in my resume, ma'am? When I prepared,
I didn't get you. Resume. You're talking about resume.
ma'am. Yes, yes, yes. I'm talking about resume. When I prepare the